Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to me, my name is Yashika Turner. I am the queen of thriving. I am a mom, a wife, full-time registered nurse, part-time entrepreneur. I do all the things, yet I love freedom. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to get a survival job here in Canada as a registered nurse. How do you get a job while you're waiting to be licensed, waiting to take your exam, and you need that money? You landed, but the money is running out. You need more money. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. What do you mean by a survival job, Yashika? A survival job is a job below your qualifications. So you land here as a registered nurse, you're waiting to do your exam, you're waiting on CNO, Canadian Nurses Association, for the reply, you're waiting to do the exam, you're waiting for your results, you're waiting for things to be processed, you're just waiting. You need a job because the bills are coming, you need food, winter is coming, you need clothes. What to do? What to do? So when I land here, I landed in April and I took 6 months to study. So the money that I came with served me maybe six months, I think, somewhere there. But I landed in, yeah, so I did my exam, landed in April, did my exam in October because I wanted to zoom in. I wanted to be laser focused on passing my exam. So I wasn't interested in finding a job at the moment because I know passing the exam would be my passport to success, to my next level. So I wanted to hit one goal at a time. So straight after, immediately after passing the exam, I started applying for jobs. And the survival job, the number one survival job for nurses is PSW, patient support worker. And this job is, it's like a caregiver job. Sometimes it's in nursing homes, sometimes it's home visits. So it depends. And these jobs are usually through an agency. So immediately after I did my exam, I was like, okay, started to send out resumes. It's time to prepare resumes. So I was living in Mississauga at the time. I did several resumes, sent them out, different agencies for this PSW, we call it, job. None. Nobody called. And again, if you are in this process, please go find a template on how to do your resume, how to do your Canadian format resume. So as I said, the PSW is the main type of job that you'll need. Some agencies will take you as a registered nurse with proof from like your certification or stuff from Jamaica. Some will require for you to go back to school. But at that time, they just needed the proof to see that I'm a registered nurse and I'm waiting on my exam. So I was accepted to do this job. It's like patient care, and they provide orientation. So for you, get your resume formatted, look at the job description and match your resume, your what you are able to do with the description of whatever is in the job posting. Even after your survival job, any job you're looking for in Canada, ensure that what you have on your resume matches the description of what you're looking for, the criteria. Okay, so that's number one. You'll be searching for a PSW job. Look for agencies. There are several different job sites. The number ones, the ones that I like to use are Indeed, or Workopolis. There's also Job Bank. So those are the three that I like to use. I'll list them in the description here. So those are where you would search for the jobs. Now, after you send out your resumes, Make sure that you have at least 2 references. These are people that they will contact to see if they know you, how long they know you, if you have worked with them before. And sometimes it will be like an interview. They will call the person directly, or sometimes they will just send an email with a form to be completed by that person. Um, think I used someone from Jamaica at the time, because when I came here, I didn't know much people. So I used my friend that I was living with at the time, because I worked with her in Jamaica, and I used my supervisor that was in Jamaica. So just find 2 references that you can use, okay? And the next thing, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? Comment below. Tell me, what was a survival job you got when you landed here in Canada? Okay? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. The next step is, if you're called for interview, please prepare yourself for the interview. Please dress appropriately for the interview. Dress in a semi-formal or a formal attire. Do not wear jeans, t-shirt, sweatshirt. Present yourself properly. It is an interview. So be prepared to be asked questions. Do some research, read up, and see what they might ask you. Find someone, network with other people to see what did they ask them, what were the criteria, what was the job description, and all those things. A lot of times they like to give scenarios, so they'll say, what give an what if situation, put you in a situation with a client and ask you what would you do. So Canadian-based jobs, like for nursing, likes to ask scenario questions. So remember that. Be prepared. Be mindful also of where you are. So you might land in a specific city. You're searching for jobs and you can't find any job. Be open-minded to relocate to another city where you can get job. Like for me, when I land in Mississauga, where I sent out, like, I can't even name them what, like lots, over 10, maybe over 20 different applications, and none were successful. None. I didn't get a call back for none of them. Then I came to Hamilton, stayed with a family friend, and I think I sent out 5 or just a handful of resumes, just idly. I just like, let me try. I was just staying for a week. Send out the application, and to my surprise, I was successfully called for an interview. So I went in, and it was an agency. Went in, did the interview, bam, got the job. So you have to be open to relocate, try different cities. If you're not getting any luck in one city, be open to move. I wasn't prepared to move to another city, but I needed the money, I needed the job, so I had no choice but to relocate. When I relocate, I said it was a temporary thing until I get my nursing license. Then I could go back to Mississauga. But Canadians jobs, they like to ask for work experiences. So it is a good idea. Pro tip, take notes. Pro tip, if you get a PSW job with an agency, then you can upgrade after you get your RN license with that same agency. You stay there until you get your work experiences, then you can move wherever you want to go after. Okay? Pro tip. So that's what I did. After I got my RN, my registered nursing license, I then upgraded, worked with the same agency, and from there, I stayed a while. Then I moved to the hospital. Then I moved to another job. So you have more flexibility once you maintain a relationship and accumulate some work experience. Okay? Another way of getting jobs is network. So if you come and you know family, friends, or other people around you that have been here before, open your mouth. In my previous video, one of my previous video, what did I say? The closed mouth thing won't work. You have to speak up. You have to open your mouth. You have to ask questions. So ask other people if they know of any jobs around. That's how I got my, after my nursing job, that's how I got my my nursing job, my RN job. It was through a friend. She was working at a hospital. There were needs there. She told me to apply and I got it. So network, ask questions. If you go to church, ask questions, because sometimes it can be different type of jobs, so not necessarily a PSW job, but they might know somebody who needs some cleaning or some babysitting or something like that. So that's how you get a survival job until you get your nursing license here in Canada. And another pro tip, if you're asked for work experiences, you can start volunteering in different organizations, maybe like the hospitals. You search to see, go online. Sometimes they have on their website, they have spots or applications for volunteering. So with volunteering, you can build up hours of work experiences, which you can use to prove when you're applying for jobs. Another thing, when you're completing your resume, please get a professional looking email address. If you have an email address like sexy candy 123 or something like that, please change it. Get a new email address that looks professional with your full name or something like that. It can be your initial and your last name, gmail.com or whatever it is, but get you a professional looking email to use for your job applications and any other business like ventures or applications. Okay, so that's it for now. Check out my last video of That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate the likes, the comments, the shares, the follows, and don't forget to check out my previous videos. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of my next videos to come. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.